somewhere. So it would be very embarrassing if we had lost both under 20 and under 18. Don't you think so?
I agree with you, Nelly, that these boys have made us proud.
Yeah.
That it would not have been good for us to host the Africa Zone 5 IHF Trophy 2020, and our teams would not come to the semi-finals. Yeah, it would not have been good for us. But as you said, they have made us proud.
Yeah.
They have brought us to the semi-finals, and we trust that they'll make it to the final.
Yeah. That's we trust because according to the progress they've shown, the effort they've been making throughout the games they have been handling, the games they have been playing, I think we have a higher upper hand. Yeah, I think we have an upper hand in everything.
True, Nelly, because most of these boys go from high school. They are coming from high schools that have participated in the leagues, and also we have just completed the national secondary school games, and most of these boys are coming from schools that are known to be handball schools that really participate in the national secondary school games. So the boys, they are well set. I want to believe they are well set for this particular semi-final.
Yeah, sure. This game, the one that we are actually watching currently, what do you think about Burundi? Which team do you think might win?
By first half, Ethiopia were leading Burundi. By first half, and when you look at it, they're still working very hard, the Ethiopian team, to get to see that they maintain the lead. The only problem is that when the Burundi team changed their defense, and they are not now playing 6-0 defense, and that they are changing their defense to 5-1, and at times to 5-1, 5+1. It is giving the Ethiopians a lot of problems because they are getting to do a lot of turnovers. Maybe if Burundi they'll use the same tactic, it might end up differently.
So it's true to say that Ethiopian under 18 are
it's a strong team. The Ethiopian under 18 is a strong team. We are able to see them do some good stuff. And I would give
they understand each other.
They understand each other, but I would give
also they also understand the game.
Exactly. But I would give the credit to their goalkeeper, who again is doing some very good work, tremendous save, and when the goalkeeper is able to deny a team a clear chance of scoring, it's a big plus for that team.
Could we at least compare the Ethiopian under 18 and the Ethiopian under 20?
Well, when we do a comparison, again I would say that the Ethiopian under 20 again is not a bad team, because when you look at it keenly, they have made it now from the group stage to the semi-final. I think it's also a good team. It's a team to watch. It's a team to watch because they can easily change things. They can easily change things.
Okay. Then it's halftime. Not halftime. It's actually timeout for both teams, called by Burundi, and we'd like to see what the coach says and how the team performs after the halftime, and I hope that the coach has spotted something, a mistake or an improvement that needs to be made or mistake that needs to be corrected. We are hoping that they up their game because of they up their game after the corrections made in the short timeout.
Nelly, Ethiopia leading 26, 23. Ethiopia, they have kept the lead, and as I told you, this could be something that nobody would have expected, because every one of us would have expected that Burundi should be leading by this time. And now we see that Ethiopia, they are leading by this time. And it's something that we need to watch and get to see what happens until the last whistle.
I'd like to compare the Ethiopian scores No, the Burundian score on under 18 versus under 20. Yeah. According to how they are playing at the moment, I think under 20 are perfect, are good. No, let me not use perfect, are good
better,
compared to under 18.
Okay.
Because they were able to manage, actually handle the Ethiopians at under 20, right? Yeah.
True Nelly, true Nelly. So viewers, we are watching match between Burundi and Ethiopia. And Ethiopia, they are leading against Burundi. Yeah, they are leading against Burundi. And it's a penalty for Ethiopia. It's a penalty for Ethiopia. Yeah. So if they happen to score this, again, they keep the lead. And indeed, the player number 10 has scored for Ethiopia, and therefore Ethiopia maintaining the lead. Ethiopia has changed their defense formation, playing 4+2. 4+2. 4+2 defense formation. When you make complaints against the referee, the best thing the referee can do is to give you a 2-minute suspension. And that is what has happened against player number 10 of Ethiopia. That is not good for them. Not at this time. You don't go for unnecessary suspension, because it might turn up to be very costly.
Yeah, of course. If I may ask, please explain to the viewers, because I know you've been watching handball and you understand in deep that what has just taken place, because they would like to know what the Ethiopian player has done that has cost him.
Yeah, you see, Nelly, we have this new rule where we have the circle at the center line.
Yeah, exactly.
And therefore, you are not supposed to interfere with that ball when it is with the opponent before it leaves the hands of the opponent. So what this player from Ethiopia did, he got into the inside the circle, and he intercepted that ball.
Okay.
The opponent is not supposed to get into the circle. Before the ball leaves the hand of the thrower.
Okay.
That is exactly what happened.
So viewers, at least you have you're with us, and now at least you understand why the young boy or young man from Ethiopia has just gotten himself 2 minutes suspension from the team. At the moment, the Ethiopians are attacking, and they have great attacking tactics, and so far they are proceeding well. Actually, they got themselves a penalty, which we want to see if this penalty is going to add them a point or not. Unfortunately, it is no. The Burundians are now going to attack because the Ethiopians just lost the ball, and we'd like to see what the Ethiopians have. No, they lost the ball again to the Ethiopians. Yeah. That is what is happening currently. The Ethiopians are attacking, and we hope that they are going to make their country proud by adding points to their current points. Yeah. The Ethiopians are still attacking, and if they attack I'd like you to explain to the viewers what actually happens when they attack, when you take too long to attack.
What happens is that if it's tactical, it could be tactical, that you are holding the ball, you don't want to lose this ball. But again, when it is tactical, you must be seen that you are again a threat. You are trying to penetrate the defense.
Okay.
Because if you hold the ball for long and you are not making any effort to penetrate the defense, then it is time to be passive. You are making a delayment, unnecessary delayment.
Okay.
And during that time, the referee will lift up his hand. What it means is that as from that particular time, he will count 4 passes. If by 4 passes you will not have done anything, then you lose that ball and it is given to the opponent.
So is it right to say that when the boy, you delay with the ball, you as the, when the attacking team delays with the ball at the other side of the opponent, it could mean that the defending team is strong?
Well, it could be interpreted that way, that the defending team is strong, because that's why they are not able to penetrate the wall, and they are having it difficult. Or maybe they would say that they don't have tactics that they would use against whatever defense formation that is being applied by the opponent.
Okay. Actually, viewers, it's now timeout called by the Ethiopians, and I think they have identified some few mistakes or some few corrections to work on, and we are hoping that when they come back, they will show some improvements. It's also time or an opportunity for the Burundians to take a grip of the mistakes they've been making and make them into make something out of it. So if at all they did not see, they might continue making the same mistakes unknowingly and easily lose to the Ethiopians.
True, Nelly. I think it's important that the Burundians, they are able to put their house in order. They have what it takes, but now we see they are letting in very easy goals for the Ethiopians. Ethiopians are good in 1-against-1 skills, and that's what they are using. It's not so much about teamwork, but it's about 1-against-1 individual skills, and they are using it very effectively. While a Burundi side, it's about teamwork on the attack, using the piston movement, to open the Ethiopian defense.
Okay. At the moment, the Ethiopians are still attacking. They are trying to penetrate the Burundian defense, which seems so tough. And unfortunately, they've lost the ball, and it's a score. Burundians have added a point to their initial point. Now, at the moment, the Ethiopians are attacking. The game is going too fast. Attack and defense, it's just like seconds split. It happens so fast. How you can lose that ball and to the opponent and make scores.
We find it handball is a very interesting sport. Very interesting sport that unlike other sports where you can stand and celebrate a score. In handball, it's not possible for you to celebrate a score.
There is no time.
You must run back and guard your home.
Celebration after the game.
After the game, not while you are playing the game. Yes.
The Burundian defense is strong. It's taking the Ethiopians time to penetrate.
Yes.
It's a score. Ethiopians lost the ball and the Burundians took it and they made something out of it. And now the Ethiopians are going and it's a war. A foul. Again. The Burundians have the ball and they are on their way to attack. Unfortunately, the number 21 has really defended. And he was actually the only person at the defense. Burundians have lost, and the ball goes back to the Ethiopians, who are now going to attack. Which unfortunately again they lose the ball to the Burundians, and it's not a score. The goalkeeper is really lifting the team. Yeah, he is outdoing himself. I'd say so. Yeah, at the moment the Burundians are attacking. And let's see what will come out of this attack. It's yeah, the Burundians keep attacking because there is a foul.
Nelly, I don't know what the Ethiopians have decided. They are playing totally a different defense.
From the one they have been playing.
And now they have gone for man-to-man defense. Yeah, they have changed their defense.
And it's costing them.
It is going to cost them because they are allowing the Burundians to run in between the spaces.
Yeah, sure.
I think this one will not be very good for them. It might cost them dearly because either scores and people coming out for 2 minutes suspension.
Sure. This is not a good thing for the Ethiopians, and I think they should work on it. As they were discussing, I think the coach. Yeah, I think the coach has told them, has spotted, I hope the coach has spotted this mistake, and if not corrected, I think it will cost the Ethiopians a lot. And actually they are just doing the same, so let us watch and see. And there is a lot of gap, but the Ethiopians are accurate, I'd say so, because even with the distracted defense, they managed to steal the ball from the opponent and go for attack. But unfortunately, they lost, and our Burundians have scored after the Ethiopians lost the ball to them, and now they are going back to attack on the Burundian side. The Ethiopians are attacking on the Burundian side, and we hope that they're going to come out with a score.
Now, Nelly, tables turning down.
Yeah.
Because as we were breaking for the first half, Ethiopians were leading Burundi 16-12. But as for now, the scores are 32 for Burundi and 27 for Ethiopia. So,
no, that is very, very...
Yeah, so you can see things have changed because the Ethiopians, they have had so many turnovers, and they have given room to the Burundians to lead them.
Okay.
And now that is where we are at the moment.
Tables do turn. In handball, few minutes are enough to make a very huge change.
Yeah, this is handball.
It's half time, and Burundi takes the lead from.
Viewers, the match between Burundi and Ethiopia has just ended. The match between Ethiopia and Burundi has just ended. This is the first semi-final we have had here at Ulinzi Sports Complex. And Mr. Chacha, take over, kindly tell us what is really happening. Kimefanyika namna gani?
Burundi wamefuzu finali hapo kesho. Wenzangu, tulipoanza matangazo haya kipindi cha kwanza, tulipoenda kwenye mapumziko, Ethiopia mkipendo wa Beshi walikuwa wanaongoza kwa alama ya 16-12. Tukalinganisha na mechi ya kwanza kati ya Kenya na Uganda, matokeo yalikuwa sawia. Unazungumziaje kurudi kwa Burundi na kuwapiku Habesha mkipenda Ethiopia?
Nafikiri Burundi walipoenda katika hali ya mapumziko walijitayarisha, walijipanga vizuri, walijua ni kitu gani hasa wanatakana wafanye. Manake unapotizama ni kwamba Burundi tofauti na vile walivyocheza katika kipindi cha kwanza, walipoingia katika kipindi cha pili walijaribu sana kubadilisha jinsi wanavyocheza defense yao. Wakawa kipindi cha kwanza wakawa wanacheza 6-0 defense, iliyo inaitwa 6-0 defense formation, lakini katika kipindi cha pili wakawa wanabadilisha defense yao, wakawa wanacheza defense from 6-0 wakibadilisha kidogo ikikuja 5-1 defense, kidogo wakibadilisha ikiwa defense ya 5+1. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kwamba wanatizama ni mchezaji mgani hatari katika timu ya Ethiopia, wanamkaribia kabisa. Wakishamkaribia then inakuwa kwamba ile flow ya mpira wa Ethiopia inakuwa haiko, inakuwa kwamba Ethiopia lazima wategemee sasa si teamwork, sasa si teamwork tena, lakini sasa wategemee ile individual skills. Unajua individual skills ndio wakati mwingine inaweza fanya na wakati mwingine inaweza kosa kufanya.
Mechi ya kwanza Burundi wamefuzu kwenye finali ya michuano chini ya mwaka 18. Unazungumzia kuhusu matokeo ya leo Burundi, hasa Burundi kutoka nyuma na kuishinda Wabeshi mkipenda Ethiopia.
Okay, I'd say that who could have thought that Burundians could have picked up, but this is handball. Yeah, every minute counts, every second counts. Yeah, and a slight few minutes towards the end can make a great difference. So I'd say that the Burundians, the Ethiopians, they got distracted. Yeah, they did not. Could it be easy to say they got tired because they now started playing differently from how they were playing initially? Remember, Ethiopians were leading. Yeah, and then the timeouts the Burundians called, they were great timeouts, and it is evident in the scores. You see, they fought. They knew what after the coach had seen the strategy, they employed it, and it worked for them, and it benefited them a great deal. That's all I have to say.
To switch gears sasa tuende kwa finali, semi-finali ambayo inasubiriwa kwa hamu na hamu kati ya mabingwa watetezi Kenya na mabingwa watetezi chini ya umri wa miaka 20, lakini hapa ni chini ya miaka 18 na Rwanda. Mechi ambayo inakuja moja kwa moja kama wapiga picha wote kwa kuja picha za moja kwa moja.
Semi-finali ya pili.
Semi-finali ya pili ya siku. Sasa tunatarajia tunasema kwamba goosebumps. Ndio hiyo. Tunasema waledi wa kizungu. Piga picha wote kwa kuonyesha Rwanda wakifanya mazoezi yote kwa uwanjani. Mechi kati ya Kenya na Rwanda,
mechi ngumu. Mechi ngumu Chacha. Manake Kenya ni watetezi, mabingwa watetezi, na Kenya hawataiachilia iende kwingine. Rwanda naye wanapokuja wanajua kwamba Kenya ni mabingwa watetezi, kwa hivyo Rwanda wanakuja wakijua kwamba hapa haitakuwa rahisi. Kwa hivyo lazima tujikaze kabisa, lazima tujaribu kabisa vile tunavyoweza kuchukua hii kikombe kutoka kwenye mikono ya Wakenya ambao wameshikilia kwa muda. Na Kenya watakuwa wanasema hapana, haitawezekana, manake haitakuwa kwamba tumepoteza katika under 20, timu yetu under 20 hajaingia katika semi-finali ama finali na sisi tutoke katika semi-finali. Wakenya hawatakubali hivyo. Kwa hivyo nafikiri coach Juma lazima amejipanga vizuri sana na kikosi chake.
Jana katika mechi yake ya kufuzu kwenye finali alisema kwamba hajafunga magoli 30, lakini jana alifunga licha kwamba alifuzu. Kocha wa Kenya amejifunza nini kutokana na mechi ya jana ambayo alifuzu?
Nafikiri Kenya amejifunza ni kwamba vile alivyosema ni kweli kwamba hajawahi kufungwa mabao inafika 30. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kwamba ukiwa kocha utaangalia ni kitu gani hasa kabisa ilifanya kwamba tumefungwa mabao 30. Hatujaifungwa hapo awali. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kwamba lazima tuangalie jinsi defense yetu ilivyo. Tunalinda lango letu namna gani? Kuna mahali tunakosea, vijana wameelewa kabisa ni kitu gani vile tunavyolinda lango letu. Nafikiri hiyo itakuwa muhimu sana. Manake kocha mwenyewe akisha point kwamba sijawahi fungwa mabao nyingi hivyo, nafikiri huwa ni vizuri kabisa kukubali hivyo. Manake inamaanisha kwamba utakaa chini katika drawing board, ujiulize ni kwa nini ikafanyika hivyo. Na manake imefanyika, nitafanyaje ili nizuie, and especially tunapoingia katika semi-finali. Manake katika semi-finali ni knockout stage mbaya kabisa, manake ukishatolewa hapo basi utapigana nambari 3 na 4 huko.
Mechi ya leo, mechi ambayo inakuja mdogo kuanzia sasa kati ya Rwanda na Kenya, semi-finali, Kenya na mabingwa watetezi, wanazungumzia
first of all, congratulate their coach for this far. Yeah, because it takes a coach to make a team. Yeah, it takes a coach to make a team. Otherwise, there is no team. Yeah, and for this, with the same spirit that they started with. Yeah, with the same spirit that under 18 started with, I think if they continue with the same spirit, we will be able to fight this to the end, and victory could be ours.
Mwashiri wako mwisho wa siku,
so most likely huenda tukapata fainali ya wa Burundi na wa Kenya katika
leo unaona je Kenya itapiga Burundi Rwanda ngapi?
Chacha nisiingie hapo. Nisiingie hapo.
The last time I predicted something, it was not good. Yeah, but I didn't predict. Normally I don't predict because I give myself room for a change.
Heartbreaks.
Yeah, they're real. Like the one for yesterday, it was so real. Yeah, heartbreak. I give myself room for heartbreaks. Yeah, so I won't be able to predict, but I pray that may the best team win.
Asante sana, ndivyo mechi ilivyokuwa. Changanuzi wangu tutakuwa na saidia zaidi kuchanganua mechi ambazo tutakuwa kwamba leo vile vile kuna semifinali ya under 20 kwa ni kati ya Burundi Rwanda, Ethiopia Uganda. Tunachanganua yake. Leo kama tutakesha hapa pia.
Tutakesha hapa. Chacha, tuko hapa sasa. Maana lazima watazamaji wa look up na Mdhigi TV wajue tunafanya nini na kitu gani inafanyika hapa katika Ulinzi Sports Complex.
Safi kabisa, tutakuwa na kuacha na uwanja vile na vile vile wachezaji wa Rwanda wakichukua moja uwanjani.
Iko sawa.
The International Handball Federation brings you great sporting action that's full of pomp, color, energy, tackle, and thrill. The IHF Trophy Africa Zone 5 Youth and Junior Men Games, 8 countries, 16 teams, 36 games. All these sporting action to be held at the Ulinzi Sports Complex and at the Nyayo National Stadium Handball Courts in Nairobi, Kenya. Games start at 12 noon till late, as from Tuesday the 25th to Saturday the 29th. Entry is free. Only carry your identification document. This action is proudly brought to you by the International Handball Federation in conjunction with the Kenya Handball Federation in partnership with Lookup TV and Muthingi TV.
Murimu wa meciria ni murimu utangĩtigithũkanio na ũgima wa mwĩrĩ.
Wako sinjari na kuinamirira muno, irongo riu rikambia kudevelop wimbo na likambia gugutura.
Saratani ya matiti inaweza kukaa pale kwa matiti moja, inaweza enda pia kwa matiti ingine, inaweza pia ikahama ikaenda kwa kifua.
Kwagĩa mairia o muthenya.
Nyitanĩra na ithuĩ mohoro-inĩ mathuthurie, mathũrime na makinyanĩru.
Kuma kaunti ciothe 47 gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ oro hamwe na nja ya bũrũri.
Tukĩmũmenyithia ciĩgiĩ
ũteti.
Congratulations on your election.
Ũrĩmi,
biashara,
mathako na mangĩ maingĩ. Nyitanĩra na niĩ Wangari wa Njoroge
na niĩ Kariuki wa Nduati,
tũgĩkũmenyithia marĩa marakunũka mohoro-inĩ ma Muthingi TV.
Kĩhumo gĩa gũtherema.
Against, it has happened again between Ethiopia and Burundi. Yes, Ethiopians were the lead, and then all of a sudden tables changed, and a few minutes to the end of the game, they lost.
Of course, Nelly, that's true. Good observation, because this is normal in handball. It's normal because I would say that if you are playing a team and maybe they happen to change their tactic,
yes,
and you have no solution for this, then it becomes a big problem. That's what has happened between the match between Ethiopia and Burundi, because as we are putting it clearly, by the time we are going for the first half rest, Ethiopia, they were leading and the scores was 16-12 against Burundi. But now coming back to the second half, in the first 2 minutes, Burundi were able to make 2 scores. Yeah, why? Because what happened is that Burundi, they were able to change their defense formation.
Yes.
Yeah, from the initial defense formation that they played, 6-0, and now again they are changing their defense. Slightly playing 6-0, again changing to 5-1 defense formation, again slightly changing from 5-1 to 5+1 defense formation. And when they did this, now the Ethiopians didn't have a solution for this.
Okay.
Unlike in the first half, where they were able to penetrate the defense.
Okay.
Now you realize the flow of the ball now is not good.
Okay.
The flow of the ball is so much limited because by the time this person has this ball and they are looking for who to give this ball, they realize that now the ball cannot flow as it did in the first half. And now because of this, the Ethiopians, they had so many turnovers. Out of those turnovers, again, they result into being scores for the Burundians.
Okay.
And that is exactly what happened.
So could we rule out the possibility of being tired? According, we all viewed, watched the game, and viewers also helped us watch the game, right? Did you see any sign of exhaustion amongst the team or amongst the players?
Ethiopians never got tired. The Ethiopians never got tired.
Okay.
It's only that the Burundi changed their defense tactic. So when they changed their defense tactic, it affected the flow of the ball for the Ethiopians.
Yeah.
The game for Ethiopians now, it could not be as it were in the first half.
Okay.
And as we would say, all what maybe the Ethiopians needed to do is to do a lot of crossings, a lot of movements.
Yeah.
They needed to run away from what I would call as a positional play, because anytime a team is playing against a defense that is coming out, then you realize the flow of the ball will be limited, and therefore it's up to the players to make sure that they are looking for this ball. Otherwise, if you remain in your position and the person with the ball, they are not able to give you this ball because there is a defender who is close to you. Now it becomes a problem, and that's why, that's why you realize that when Ethiopia they had this ball, the referees they were always almost every other time lifting up their hands to indicate that, guys, this is passive. You are not playing handball. This is passive. You are not showing any sign. You are not showing any indication that you want to go and find a score. Why?
Okay,
This is happening because these players are playing positional play, and now the person with the ball is not able to find the person to give this ball.
Yeah.
But if they were making runs, always running away from your defender, then what would happen
they
is
could
that
have confused the defense.
you confuse the defense.
Yes, and in the process see people.
In the process, you'll be able to see an empty space, and you can get in. In the process, you can get this person with that 2 minutes suspension, because they'll do what is known as late defense. Yeah.
So viewers, Rwanda is preparing for the next match. During this time, we are almost about to introduce Rwanda. They are about to start their match against Kenya, right?
Yeah, against Kenya.
Yeah, under 18. We hope to see a great change from the previous games that we have been watching. We are glad that Kenyans made it to the semi-finals, and now they are going to have a match against Rwanda, and we are hoping for the best. And we also say may the best team win, because right now I cannot predict, and I have stopped the act of predicting which game will win, because unfortunately the last 2 times I have tried predicting, it did not go well with me, and it did not end well with me. So meanwhile,
Nelly, this will be a tough match. A tough match, a match between Rwanda and Kenya. It will be a tough match. Why tough? Because Kenyans are the defending champs. And again here Rwanda, they would say we have not come for the IHF trophy just to allow Kenyans take this trophy. No. Yes, they are the defending champs, we know this, but we Rwanda, we must make sure that we take this title away from the Kenyans. But I want to believe that the Kenyan coach, Gerard Juma, is prepared his boys well. And I want to believe that he knows what is at stake, because what we are saying is that they would not come here underrating Rwanda. They know who Rwanda is and what kind of a team it is, They have played them there before. They know Rwanda is such a team that can give a lot of challenge, and therefore I want to believe they'll come here prepared, well prepared, and that boys will be prepared. I want to believe that the boys are prepared mentally. Yeah, well, you know, handball is so mental. Yeah, that even when you are pushed to the wall, yeah, you are pushed to the wall,
Yeah,
you
sure.
can still be able to soldier on. That you don't give in the last minute.
Yeah.
Nelly.
I have noticed something in the table that I have here. Ugandans are nowhere to be seen, unless I'm so blind to see it. But I can't see anywhere here where Ugandans have appeared in the under 18.
In the under 18.
What do you think happened?
Yeah.
Oh, did they have a team in the under 18?
Yeah, and they were thrashed off.
I'm sorry.
They were, yeah, you can see the only teams that were able to qualify for the semi-finals are the teams that have just played Ethiopia and Burundi, yeah, in the first semi-final, and now we have the second semi-final. This is again Rwanda and Kenya, meaning that Uganda in the under 18 they were kicked off. Were they kicked off or were they thrown off? They were thrown off. Yeah, they were thrown off. In the group stages. Yeah. Okay,
so it's good to analyze or just simply say that Ugandans measured their training on the under 20 and forgot or maybe perhaps ignored the under 18 because the under 20 really played well.
Yeah. And I think because for this one reason, it's important that when we get to the semi-finals of the under 20, that the team that plays Uganda in the semi-finals of the under 20, they must be very watchful. Why? Because the Ugandans now, you realize that they have put all their efforts and their mind in the under 20 team, because after they would say, okay, we have lost it in the under 18, we were not able to make it in the semi-finals, but now at the under 20, our team has made it to the semi-finals. And now we have to fully give this team support that we may see it go to the finals. Yes, Lenny.
So people who are going to play against Uganda should be psychologically prepared for the cheering squad that is going to come here to blow their mind off.
True, Nelly.
Yeah.
And they must be very well prepared because what we are saying, the Ugandans will not let it go easily.
No,
they
Ugandans
will not let it go easily.
No.
We have seen what kind of a team they are, and we know what they are able to do. And after being challenged by the Kenyans, the way they were challenged, and in the last 7 minutes, they were able to come up strongly. Then it is a team that you not take easily. It's a team that you not underrate, because what we are saying is that their mental strength is very good. Their mental strength is good because after Kenya leading them for a very long time, and now they were able to sustain themselves and making sure that now 7 minutes towards the end of the game, we must win this match. And of course, they win against the Kenyans. Okay, so in my conclusion, in the game that has just ended against Burundi and Ethiopia, I'd say my conclusion is that they were messed up by their kind of defense, right? According to how you explained it, I can still say their kind of defense and attack. You see, when they were defending, no, their kind of attack. The attack, yes.
Yeah, their attack
costed them.
The attack costed them.
Yeah.
When they went for attack, they found that the Burundians were ready. They already spotted the Ethiopian weakness because they have been playing almost for almost 1 hour. And they have spotted their weakness and they wanted to measure on it, and they did actually measure on it. And they realized that their attacking skills, they can only attack
when we play 6-0 defense. When we play 6-0 they can attack us. But when we find them out, and we go for their key players. We go for their key players. Then they knew that the Ethiopians, they didn't have what it take a solution for that.
So I think Ethiopians should work on the attack, Yeah, they should learn different formations, attack formations, and work on it rather than building their mind on one type of attack, which did cost them the match. And they were in the upper hand. They were almost taking home this or proceeding to the next level, but then during the last minutes, their weakness was spotted and they could not proceed anymore.
Yeah. Viewers, we are saying that we are just about to have the second semi-finals of the under-18, and this is between Kenya and Burundi. Kenya and Rwanda, and we are saying it will be a very, very, very tough match. It will be a very tough match. We already have Rwanda around, and they have been warming up in this gymnastics. And what we are saying is that we are live from Ulinzi Sports Complex. This is Africa Zone 5 IHF Trophy 2022, and we are saying that viewers, kindly remain behind your televisions. Look up TV, Mudingi TV, and we are telling you that you will have what you have been looking for. The sport of handball, entertaining you, making sure that you get to understand what handball is, getting to understand what kind of team we have, the Kenyan team, and we're asking you, even from your houses, you can still be able to give us support. You can give the Kenyan team support.
So there is also an update on how the games have been, the matches have been since Wednesday to date, and an update on under 18 matches. We have Kenya at the lead. Kenya played 3 matches, won 3, and